Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another Habs Daily News, episode number 3. Today, it's all about the NHL Draft Lottery. So don't go nowhere. Yes, today I'm going to talk about, guys, about the NHL Draft Lottery happening on May 10. I'm going to give you a little bit information about the rules, the odds, and of course, I'm going to do with you live a draft simulator. And finally, at the end, a couple information about the Montreal Canadiens, what they could do during the NHL Draft Lottery. But before we start, please don't forget to click on the likes, subscribe to the show, and finally, please click on the bell for the notification. And tell me inside this video at the end your comments about the NHL Draft 2022. Let's dive in right now here. There's a new graphic we do every single time. And let's see again what we're going to do today. NHL Draft Lottery. The rules, the odds, the draft simulator, and at the end, the Montreal Canadiens situation. The first thing I want to talk about, guys, is this. How we select all those team 1 to 16. It's a team are out of the playoff. That's how they select 1 to 16 with the less point select number 1. And then when they are select from 1 to 16, each team has a percentage to win the first pick. And then, like example this year, the Montreal Canadiens is first for the NHL draft with most percentage to winning because they finished last in the standing of NHL for the season 2021-2022. Let's move on to the next one about. This is how they determining the NHL draft order. Let's start it with number 1 point. All teams missing the playoff are in the lottery. Point number 2. Team with the less point get more chance of winning the lottery. Point number 3, the first overall pick is awarded by a drawing of the ping pong balls. A team can only jump 10 spots. I repeat, a team can only jump 10 spots. So only the top 11 teams are eligible for the first round pick. If a team in the 12 to 16 range win the first drawing, the first pick will remain with the worst team. So if, example, the Vegas Golden Knights or the Islanders win the lottery, the Montreal Canadiens still get the first round pick. The second overall pick is awarded by a drawing of the ping pong ball, exactly what we talked earlier. If a team in the range 12 to 16 range won the first drawing, the worst team keep the first pick and is excluded from the second drawing. Like the first drawing, the second winner can only jump 10 spots. Point number 5, teams are only allowed to improve their positioning via the lottery twice in the 5-year period, beginning this year, 2022 lottery. Point number 6, tie are broken by the team total number of the regulation win, RW, regulation, and now shootout overtime win, the ROW, and then head-to-head if still tie. Point number 7, the playoff team that did not win the division and did not make the conference final sort by point or assign the next pick. Point number 8, the playoff team that won the division and did not make the conference final sort by point or assign the next pick. Point number 9, the conference final losers sort by point or assigned point, pick 29 and 30. The Stanley Cup runner is assigned pick number 31. And the last point, Stanley Cup champion is assigned pick number 32. Let's move on. This is the odds of what happening this year for the NHL draft. The Montreal Canadiens have 18.5% of winning this year. The Arizona Coyotes, 13.5%. The Seattle Kraken, 11.5%. You can go all the list from the top to the bottom. And like I mentioned to you, if the position number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 win the lottery, Montreal Canadiens still get the number 1 pick at the end. Let's move on now, guys. Here, as the draft simulator website we use here at the you can go there. It's called a tankathon.com/NHL/mock draft. Let's dive in there, guys, and let's try to do a couple of simulation lottery. And let's go. First one, the Seattle Kraken win the lottery following by the Philadelphia and the Montreal Canadiens. Everybody jumped from 2, but Montreal dropped 2, and the Arizona dropped also 2. Let's reset. We're going to go 3 times. This is number 2. The winner is the Arizona. Montreal dropped second. Seattle and Philadelphia stay at the same position, so nothing much changed. Let's reset for the 3rd time and the final time. The simulation lottery is the Buffalo Sabre jumped 8 times. Montreal dropped 1, Arizona 1, Seattle, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, Ottawa, Detroit jumped lower for 1 ranking. But the Buffalo Sabre guys jumped from 9 to 1 and jumped from 8. Unbelievable. I just want to sharing with you what happening, how we do this. And you can try at home if you want to. So finally, I want to mention to you guys is the Montreal Canadiens could happen. The best for them, they win and they finish first. The worst for them is a 2nd round pick or the 3rd round pick. That's what they can get at that situation for them for the upcoming NHL Draft 2022. And then finally, guys, my next episode, we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens selection, pick number 1, pick number 2, pick number 3, who are right now on the NHL Draft mock, who are the best players, prospect NHL. So that's going to do for the next episode. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed episode number 3 with the Habs Daily News. But before we leave, we want to remind you, please, tell me, give me some feedback or put in the comments what you would like to hear from me about the Montreal Canadiens. Until then, we want to remind you, yes, you have greatness inside of you. And finally, have an amazing, blessing day, everybody. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow morning again for another episode, Habs Daily News, with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchie.